Hello everyone, I'm Brazen Eagle and thank you for joining me here. So, from Fox 13, Salt Lake City, we have another article where even being around a female is way too dangerous. Logan man assaulted dies after being accused of sexual assault on a CVTD bus, and this was published on May 8th, 2019. In Logan, Utah, a 62-year-old Michael Fife of Logan died after being struck shortly after being accused of a sexual assault aboard a Cache Valley Transit District bus. According to a news release from the Logan Police Department, this incident happened around 3 o'clock on April 23rd. A 16-year-old girl called her 17-year-old brother and told him the man had sexually assaulted her. If he did, then why don't you just call 911 if you can call your brother? Anyways, minutes later, the brother met Fife as he exited the bus near 300 South, 100 West in Logan. He assaulted Mr. Fife, who fell to the ground and suffered head injuries when he hit the sidewalk. Kind of a linebacker-type charge toward the gentleman, knocking him down, said Chief Gary Jensen with Logan Police. This is an absolutely horrible event. Jensen added he's never had a case like this within the Logan Police Department and called it unique and different. While Fife laid unconscious on the sidewalk, the suspect fled on foot. So you've already committed assault. Fife was taken to McKay-D Hospital where he died of his injuries on April 27th. Wow. Investigators reviewed surveillance video, thank God for evidence, from the bus. It showed Fife walking past the girl, but no sexual assault took place according to the news release. The Cache County's attorney office is investigating the case. Because those involved are juveniles, underage, no names have been released at this time. Police haven't said what type of charges those kids might face. Well, at least one kid will face murder, hopefully. But they did say, even if the girl's story was true, it's never an excuse for something like this. We have a justice system, Jensen said. We don't do vigilante justice. We certainly appreciate it if we could do our job. The victim's only child, Michael Fife Jr., said he had no idea why this happened, but is glad the accusation isn't hanging over his father's name. I don't even know why he was being hit, he said. Something definitely needs to be done because this stuff can't happen. I mean, especially over an allegation. It never happened. It's an allegation. And then there was apparently a GoFundMe page that was established to help pay funeral costs and expenses for Fife, and its organizer asked people to help lay Big Mike to rest. He cared a lot about people, Fife's son said. He always greeted them with a smile, and he was always a kind person to them. I guess this is a picture of him. Wow. And this all happened because a 16-year-old girl, not even an adult, a legal adult, lied. Like I said earlier, she called her 17-year-old brother. Why would, if you're being sexually assaulted, why don't you just call the police at that moment? Or your parents, or something like that? Why your brother? The police ultimately have more power than your brother. But then again, this is a 16-year-old girl. But, I understand that if your sister, your mother, your daughter, your aunt, your niece, or someone like that tells you that she was being sexually assaulted, you, of course, would seek justice. I know I would. But, you have to go to the police for this. This type of case is, part of the reason why we have a police force. Now, I could say some good things about the police and some bad things about the police, but in this type of case, you gotta go to the police. Taking this type of justice into your own hands by tackling the guy and basically killing him is just an extremely stupid idea. People have the capabilities to lie and deceive. Just because she's part of your family, just because she's your sister, mother, doesn't matter. She has the capabilities to lie, okay? Look, I understand you want to protect, your family, but, at some point you got to stop and say, wait a second, this doesn't make sense. Why am I being called instead of the police? Everyone knows, at least everyone I know, knows how to dial 911 on a phone, whether it be your own personal phone, someone else's phone, or hell, even a payphone, even though we don't really have many of those left today. What this brother, like I said, should have done is either have her, the girl, his sister, or himself call the police immediately and demand justice if there is evidence for this. Instead of slamming, this guy, this 62-year-old who's probably about to retire, onto the ground and basically killing him. That's a terrible way to die. just, being assaulted, head slams into the ground, you're in the hospital for 4 days, and you're dead. That's a terrible way to die. I understand the brother. He was just trying to help his sister, but instead he committed murder in the end. And this is called being a white knight. Don't be a white knight, please. You gotta have evidence of an action taking place before you respond to that action. You just don't be a white knight. Yeah, I understand it's for family, but period. Don't be a white knight, please. You could end up killing somebody or getting killed while trying to white knight for a female. And you might end up killing someone that was completely innocent. The guy was just on the bus. And this is all because a girl lied. Not a woman, but a girl. This is so... It's aggravating. I'll put it like that. But here's some advice. Think before you act. And don't blindly believe people. Especially women in these days and ages. I mean, just with the widespread spotlight, or the massive spotlight that was on the Me Too case, and the massive number of allegations, which maybe a few were good, towards people who are conducting themselves unwisely, is just, you can't be around females, and you just can't blindly believe females when they say something nowadays. It's unfortunate. It's just a sign of the times. But just don't blindly believe people without evidence. But, with that in mind, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Brazen Eagle, and I hope you have a great day.